sound seems to travel farther at night. You could put that to good use. Move before it decides to have lunch. It's a rare sight. Treasure it. Wildlife here is teetering on the brink of extinction. We all are. The meat-eater again. Nothing seems to satiate his hunger. The note is done for unless you intervene. You're still aboard your mount, which is probably a good sign. Nice. Metal scrap. You can always use that. Might not need that now, but you will later. This area is biocontaminated. It's really hazardous. Key extreme. Super effective. Heroes are only heroes for others, but they do the work, or they're heroes to no one. This corner of the world is called Anywhere, which is maybe why Click calls it home. This fellow seems shocked to see you. He's heard about you, but figured you didn't have the guts to do what must be done to survive till the end of the world. Agrees that's obviously true. Figures someone like you must be willing to do anything to stay alive, just like him. Now that you got this far, though, which way will you go? Are you really tough enough to see this through to the end? Guesses the end is coming either way. When there's nothing but a bad storm rising, it's ride or die. Asks you to think of the world like a set of locks. Every time you do something, you decide whether to open one or not. Would you go back and open different ones now? Better than what? Maybe things have to get worse first. The world seems like it's starting to heal. How pointless. Appears to him like you've been wasting your time trying to fix the unfixable. Can't understand why you work with the Myriad. Someone needs to lock them up. Claims to have tried and failed. What's the point of trying again? You look like you'd be a fun lock to pick. Says back in the days no one locked anything, but that's changed. Locking yourself in and others out is his key to survival. He keeps his business low-key, but for the right person, He's willing to unlock secrets from the back then. The gears mesh well between you. It'll be easier for both if you just call him Click. Says that's the right way to ask that question. Click says his key to success is metal. If you charged a bar of metal at a Toxanol zap station, just flip the switch of a generator that produces superheated, glowy air and get on it when the lightning. Thinks the biggest risks come with the best rewards. You could have missed this village. It's called Mambleclump. A perfect fit. Offers you extraordinary... Says the place hasn't been doing as... Got a good price. Stash for your trash. Sold it. A sealed deal. Someone has to end this plague before it's too late. Peddler is eager for you, says this is the go shop sharp. A good deal all around. That's a toxanol zap station. Check out that e-waste. That's a good find. Even here, the night still ends. Just flip the switch of the generator to produce superheated glowy air and get on it when the lightning forms. Key boosting. Wants to know how much good you think you can actually do. Hopes to see you. fine time to be outside. You did good, but the lightning did all the work. Head back to Click to amp up the clonk fist.
Ka-cha-cha.
Click says your fist is charged and ready to punch a hole through anything that stood in your way in the past. Click's worked out the locks of the world, but still needs to make the keys. He figures he could make a skeleton key, a key that'll unlock any old lock, if only he had a back-in-time bone. He's talking about remains of the dead and gone, and that means a chill down your spine as this bone comes from a particular site, the Gone Forevermore. Thinks you might have unlocked the secret to his plan. Click says you're locked together in fate. Says you should take care. Find us a sunset to ride into. Rito and his bandits make camp here. Take care. Flex up. trigger finger. Carving it up. You're half dead. The gooing of the water in the ground is spreading. Could be something here. This one seems to be in good spirits, despite has heard that you have a sense of compassion and asks you to do the right thing for the is grateful you chose that.
Run, dog, run!
Smarty, take it easy.
Easy! Now. No, it's time to go, go, go!
Well, it's time for you to go.
Wait, what? No!
Take a moment to absorb the day. That there's Subnautica Station. Goop flounders around in there. Let's see. Says it's good to see you again. He's Goop. You might remember him from the old days when he tried to teach you how to swim. Goop says you were always so righteous as a child, and he can still feel it, even at a distance. Goop says memories fade surprisingly fast. We are all pieces of what we remember. It's only together we can remember the story as it was. He knows he's easy to remember. There's no one out there as cuckoo as him. He's one of a kind. He understands you've returned to face Lupa Lupin. That's the destiny you've been carrying within yourself all these years. He says that the catastrophe back then didn't vanquish the good in you. It's still there, as bright as when you were a child. Now the time has come for you to remember and act. Your life is your life, not the story you're told about it. He thinks that's the right thing to do. It's only when you have forgiven that you'll find peace.
There's a bright day coming!
Hey, that's going to get you burned.
The only one getting burned around here is you.
That stings.
Oh, do you want some first aid for that?
Can hardly believe the world is going to make it. Wonders what that's going to do to the goo. Thanks you for doing everything you could to de-goop the surf. Thinks the Myriad made a good match with you. You're both like sunshine on the surf. But hey, back to the goo. Knows yesterday is already gone. It's what you do today and tomorrow that'll move you forward. You need to set the past aside, at least for now. He can't leave the Subnautica station, as the pollution has worn down the insulation of his suit. So you must salvage enough scrap to fix up his goo glide, starting with the old wreck box outside. You should return when you've retrieved the scrap. There's no out-of-date told him the undersurf was the epicenter of the contamination. This was where it struck hardest and inflicted the biggest change to the ecosystem. It's all about destiny. Yours, mine, the entire world's. What a wonderful day! Grit. Chop it up. Personal. Such a treasure. Toxanol's offshore drilling caused oily matter to spread with the rain and contaminate both the groundwater and open surf. You need to line up the switches so they match. Good. That's enough electric current to initiate the actuators and activate the framework. You have a chance to change the future for good or bad. He's got the goo glide functional. You'll have a pull hook and a salvage net, but no armor, and an engine strong enough to break through the thick goo further out. There are lots of valuables left behind on the surf floor that the salvage net will enable you to haul. You just need to find the right spots. Goop says Gizmo's devised a cannon for the goo glide, but instead of bullets, it flips quacks. Squeaky distractions for the triple attentive Porky Puff, which will give you time to get yourself in position. The best way to find quacks is to talk to Gulp. He has the bearings of the surf archipelago and knows where the quacks like to float. This means you'll have the privilege of visiting Gulp in the Sinky Dink. He'll be able to give you directions to where you'll find quacks. He only knows what's visible to the naked eye. Gulp is not much of a babbler and mostly keeps to himself and his drink. Lots of notices on the board for things that made sense in the days when the surf was a lot cleaner. Interesting to see what they cared about here. Wonder if any of it matters now. In the old days, this was a port for boats that went under the surf. They helped clog the surf into goo. Toxanol didn't do it on purpose, I don't think. Their machines made a mess, though, and they never cleaned up after themselves. You should be able to find a track here. Just need to keep your eyes open. The night time is the right time. Hey, you found the track, even around all this goopy goo. Nothing escapes your googly eye. The surf here looked cleaner when that track was made. It wasn't easy to peer through the surf, but there are eye-box tapes on record that shows they knew what kind of mutated creatures their contamination had created. Glad you had the patience to learn more about how the surf got gooed. Time to ride. Feel that watt breeze blast by. Welcome to the Surf Archipelago, where the horizon rests on the surfy goo. You're poking around Hockbur, a prime village. The plague that's ruining the land needs to be stopped. Says the tribe Sifu sent them here to help defend against the rival tribe that's been terrorizing their village. Isn't sure how long the village will last if it continues. As if the plague ruining the land and destroying the crops wasn't enough to bring the village to its knees already. That's what they call the blight that's been haunting the land since the old world ended in the apocalypse around here. The Sifu asked you to help, and that's what you must do. Seems surprised you have to go. More light means fewer places to hide. Nothing like a little exercise. has no doubt you've earned the trust and support of this village. Actions speak louder than words. You did good here. Is always willing to listen. You did good. Says talking to you was interesting. Let's see. We are lonesome animals that spend all our life trying to be less lonesome. Claims to have strange things from... Suggests you take it easy. Found a good home for your junk. A deal to be proud of. Shopkeeper claims you won't be able to find better goods anywhere else. Suggests you take it easy. You won't strike a good deal here if you're in a hurry. Green in the bank. A bargain. Double the grip for twice the damage. Ready to make something? That sort of stuff always comes in handy.